So Coyne, a tough one really. When we go down to 10 men, we work hard and you like we're getting back into it, and then they score a goal that probably looks offside. It's a tough one. We just didn't start quick enough.
I think ebbed and flowed first half. We didn't really create much at all. We give a poor set piece away, and it was a poor set piece. And then a poor second goal 10 minutes or so into the second half, where we were on the attack, and then it broke down, and it's too easy. It was too easy. After that, yes, Youssef got sent off, and then we started to play. Ironically, a couple of goals, got back into it, and then obviously they sealed it with a third goal. It wasn't offside. We had a player on the line at first. I did think it was offside, but we didn't. We had a player on the line. I don't think it helped with decisions on the field of play. There's a lot of inconsistency. As I spoke to a few of their staff, and they can't believe the level of inconsistency that was on the pitch. People getting booked for certain. I mean, their player made an unbelievable tackle on the far side. It was an absolutely great tackle and got booked for it. So I'm gobsmacked with that element of it. But ultimately we've got to look at what we can control. We can't control what the referee gives decisions for, but what we can control is what we do. And what we did today wasn't good enough in them areas, especially conceding the goals. How
disappointing is it to come out the second half, start really well after obviously instruction at half time, and then after starting really well 5 minutes later concede a counter attack?
It's very disappointing. It's a long journey. Ultimately we've come here, we've come away with nothing. It's very disappointed. Like I said, we cannot give goals away like that. And let's be honest with you, it's not been like us to give goals away like that, because you look at the clean sheets that we've had recently. There's a lot of clean sheets in the time that we've been here. So it's something that we kind of pride ourselves, and probably that's why it hurts a lot more, because we know it's not like us, but we can't give them kind of chances away. It was too easy.
Yeah, you touched on the officials. I don't want to ask the leading question out. Just obviously you say that he was on the side for the third goal. You look at the red card. You said that probably was a red card. Obviously not seeing it. But then you can sort of understand decisions that he makes in the game. But how has he come to the decision of 4 minutes at the end?
No, I mean I've just probably can't go too much into it, if I'm honest with you. But I've asked the question of the 4 minutes, because I know personally, it took us 3 minutes at least as a minimum to get Harry on the pitch, because we had to go and fetch him a pair of gloves. Youssef's a big lad, and Harry couldn't fit into his gloves, so it took a minimum of 3 minutes, easy, to get him on the pitch. Then we've made 5 subs. I think they made 3, maybe 4 subs. There's been 4 goals in the second half. Granted, neither physio's been on the pitch, but for me, it doesn't justify 4 minutes. And it might sound a bit sour grapes saying there should have been more than 4 minutes. And a lot of managers will probably say the same at the end of games, but an extra 2 minutes might have made a big difference, because they were camped on the edge of their box and just breaking on us when obviously with the 10 men, and we're throwing the kitchen sink at it and going gung ho. We had the chance, maybe 1 or 2 chances to finish it at the end and maybe snatch that point. But them extra few minutes, which probably could have been well worth for us. And I just don't understand how the 4 minutes have come to it.
Obviously we've got Hensford on Tuesday now. Going down there, you feel if you come here and won, you can sort of go to Hensford. Obviously you won't have this mindset, but you can go to Hensford and you sort of take a point there. Would you feel now you've probably got to go there and win? I know it's early in the season, but if you want to...
No, we're not at a point of the season where you have to go and win. You have to go and make a good account of yourselves, and when we're on the pitch and we make a good account of ourselves, then generally the wins have been coming. We've been very hard to break down. Today we was hard to break down apart from them two opportunities. The third one, you know, it's you're chasing a game, you're 10 men, you know, your centre half's been thrown up top, so it's you're a little bit. But the first two goals we can't take, and it's not something that we've over the last 6-7 weeks we've been conceding. So yes, hopefully it's a little blip, but we go again Tuesday. We've got 2 days to sort things out and travel on Tuesday to Hensford.
Yeah, of course, going up to Hensford, that'll be a tough test. A good team, blowing hot and cold every now and then, but you feel they'll be up there at the end of the season.
Yeah, listen, what team in this league isn't blowing hot and cold at the minute? You know, you look at up and down the results week in, week out, and these results you look at and you go, you didn't see that coming, didn't see that coming, didn't see that coming. So I think it's an added saying, I've said it a few times, one game at a time, we have a look at it, and we believe that on our day we can beat anyone in that league.
Cheers, Coyne.